Good morning. Just checking in to see if everybody could hear me. So, if someone could just put in the chat that you are here and that you can hear me, I will get started with Rodgers Remix. Just got a text that somebody can hear me. Not sure why they are unable to use the chat, but welcome. Good morning. Welcome to Rodgers Remix. I know that we are a week early this week, but I'm excited because I can't do Rodgers Remix next week because we do have a Rodgers Remix at the last Friday of the month. But I have the pleasure of receiving my second vaccination next week. So I will not be able to be here with you, but I did not want the month to get away from me without me being able to come and share some exciting things that are happening at Cult Nation, answer any questions that you have, and just have this dialogue as I always like to do every month. I pray everyone is staying warm and safe. The weather is changing in all parts of the country, and everyone is experiencing this in different ways. So I would like for you to challenge your son to take a moment to check on a neighbor or maybe call someone and see how they're doing. Maybe even have them go outside and shovel someone's snow. Tell them Miss Rogers needs her snow shoveled as well. But these are times that we just need someone to just check in on us, show people that we care. With the weather still going through the pandemic, kids are still online learning. It's a lot, and it could be a lot mentally for a lot of us. So just wanted to make sure I shared that and, share with you that on this segment of Rogers Remix, we're going to talk about participation as always. We're going to talk about Black History Month, our return to school plan. We're going to talk about grades. We're going to talk about clubs. Now, when it comes to participation, the month of January, we averaged about 86%, which is an increase. So thank you so much for making sure that your young men are checking in, getting their work done, emailing their teachers. So far here in February, we're at 85%, and that's pretty good. So just continue to make sure that your child is getting online every day and completing their assignments. Just a reminder, there are a few ways that your student can receive participation. They can receive it simply by attending class. They can, even if they email their teacher, if they go to one of their teacher's office hours, if they just turn in assignments. Those are just a few ways that they can receive those participation points. So just make sure that somehow, some way, your son is actively involved in their education. I want to kind of talk about Black History Month. It has been successful. I'm so proud of the amazing conversations and projects that students are creating this month. I've been able to go to so many different classes, and I hate to leave because kids are engaged, and it's riveting just to see them ask certain questions or want to know more. And like I said, they're creating their own projects, and I just can't wait to see all of that come together. I want to thank our Racial Equity Committee. They have worked very hard to create thought-provoking, student-driven work where students are able to dive in and share what they know or even explore to find out more. Right now, the Racial Equity Committee is working on a way to showcase that work. So just continue to check your School Connects link because more information on that will come. I'm going to stop here and take a moment and kind of check the chat to see if you have anything or any questions for me. Good morning, Miss Lewis. Thank you for joining. I think a lot of people forgot that I changed the date. So there aren't many here today, but that is okay. It is recorded. And this way parents can go back and just kind of check out the cool things that are happening here at Cult Nation. But Miss Lewis is one of our 8th grade counselors. And I want to thank you for being here with me today. So if we don't have any questions, I'll just move on. Kind of want to talk about brick and mortar. I know lots of families have been tuning in. I know there was a town hall that JCPS held last night, allowing parents and even students to come and ask questions. There was also a board meeting that happened on Tuesday. So I know that, there are still a lot of questions, things that, that we don't know. The board has not approved our dates to return as of yet. However, what has been placed on the table is for elementary March the 15th, and then the week after spring break for middle and high. Although we are not sure of the exact dates yet because they have not been approved, I want to assure you that here at Olmsted Academy North, Colt Nation, we are preparing for our boys to return to us. So, a couple of weeks ago, one of the things that we did for preparation is we came in, our administrative team, our behavior coach, and our athletic director, and our security guards. We were all there just making sure that we had 6 feet apart along the hallways and in the cafeteria. There's still some work to do to try to, as much as possible, separate our desks and classrooms. But we also have worked very hard. I want to thank Miss Miller. She has been on top of ordering all of the things that we need. So we have several extra masks and lots of PPE prepared and ready for our young men when we return. Right now, what's going to happen, because I want to make sure that our families see what a day in the life will look like specifically at Homestead when we return. So our PBIS team, which is Mr. Cheeks, our assistant principal, 8th grade assistant principal, he is over that. And what they're creating very soon for you is a video just to show you the day in the life of Olmsted Academy North when we return brick and mortar. So once again, I need you to be checking your School Connects and making sure that you kind of check that video out, because we want to make sure that you have a visual. I know that I am a visual learner, and we want to make sure that you have a visual of what to expect when your student returns. So I'm excited about that. Kind of want to talk about grades. I know that we are halfway through, and I know with weather and, like I said, with the pandemic and learning online, it's been a struggle and sometimes stressful for a lot of our students. So, I don't want them to give up. Continue to push them, continue to give them those break times. Make sure, like we talked before on Rodgers Remix, that your student just has a workspace. And in that workspace, I even have a time that I work here in my workspace where my family knows that during this time, I'm at work. I can't do anything else. So I can't have any disruptions. So take some time this weekend to, have a family meeting or to just kind of discuss with those in your household. This is the space where your son will work on his Olmsted Academy North work. These are the times, and just make sure that things are getting done. Also, I would like for parents to take some time this weekend to go to your students' to-do list and just and what will happen is when you hit that to-do list, all of the assignments that they have not completed will come up. So take some time to do that this week. That way you can work with them on those assignments and have them complete those assignments before, we start back fresh on Monday. I kind of want to talk and always end with clubs. Just a reminder that it is Friday, an exciting day at 2 o'clock from 2 to 2:30. Our young men will engage and come together and hang out in our different clubs. And so if your son does not have a club that he is a part of, it is not too late. He just simply needs to go to his Colt Connections link to get a list of the clubs and the proper Google Meet code to join. So I hope to see lots of young men today engaging, having a good time, and all of the different clubs that we have to offer here at Colt Nation. I'm going to go ahead and check the chat, see if there are any questions in there. And if not, as always, I don't want to hold you long. Just kind of want to check in, let you know what's going on here. Can't wait to see our young men. Be looking out for that video. It is coming soon so that you can see the day in the life of a student at Olmsted Academy North when we do return. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Bye.